my mind, I was when this babe brought it up. I never thought about his mouth. I said, "Oh, the smell." So when she brought it up, I was just thinking to myself.
Guys, I'm so sad. Why? Because Kunyi's HOH title have been taken away from him. And right now, the new head of house is Zita. So Kunyi is not safe again for this week. Zita is saved. And of course, Faith. So Faith, Zita, Kola, and other people, they were challenging Kunyi. Faith was busy doing the whole challenge. People will be like, why is this guy selfish? Why are you doing all of this? You already have an immunity. Why working so hard? Why not leave it for other people to have an immunity? Guess what? He had a discussion with Joanna prior to this HOH challenge. And I must tell you that all of this thing he's doing is just because of Joanna. Yes, because he told Joanna that he wouldn't want to be the HOH again for the second time. And since he had immunity again, he wouldn't need the HOH for anything. But he realized that Joanna loved the HOH lounge. So because of Joanna, that he is going to go all out, try to win it again, just so he can pick Joanna and Joanna would sleep comfortably in the HOH lounge. I was like, if this is not love, what it is? This is what we call pure love, eh? Romeo and Juliet's love. So that's why he was trying his best to win it. Of course, he was just very close to winning it. But I'm still happy for Zita. In as much as Zita, oh my God, there are some people that just have kind of grace, because the truth is, if Zita have not won it, this week might not be too sure for her, because I don't know, in as much as she have not come down to any bottom low, but I'm not seeing her like somebody that have that kind of strong fan base outside. So who knows what would have happened this week. But see the way God just shift her out from this week's nomination, eviction, everything, and she is safe. Now, who is she going to be choosing? So the ball is now around Mide Bright, cultural boy. Thelma, I don't know, Thelma, if you're not safe, maybe around these few people, but it is what it is. We'll know what happened. Then what is it about this housemate and someone smelling? I don't just get it. I try to get it, but it's very hard for me to get it. So because you're close to someone and you perceive something, does that mean that the person smells? Does that mean that the person is not hygienic enough, or the person is a dirty person? Because they are not talking about face smelling and all that, about because Kola was trying to explain to Mide and Joanna, because they are still angry about what Ebuka said yesterday. So Kola was trying his best to explain and tell them that, oh, he's not involved in all of those things and all that. And Mide and Joanna also said, yeah, that they are not getting him involved. It's just that when you're trashing out with someone closer to anybody, the stone might just reach someone closest to the person. That's just what happened. Not like they are holding anything against him. And he was trying to say, when they were talking about the smelling stuff in the arena, that he walked up to Faith to tell Faith, oh, I'm perceiving something, that something is smelling. And Faith told him, yeah, that his clothes is quite damp. That is why that is not totally dry. So maybe that's why. So I wonder why, who was going around with the narrative that Faith smells, and or not only for that house people they smell. And why would somebody even be smelling? To show you that this thing is just a propaganda or something. You just perceive. Let's say maybe the person ate fish, like this thing they are saying that Isabella's mouth is smelling. Truly, I don't believe it. Why? Because there are sometimes maybe this girl ate fish, or something just happened that particular moment and the whole thing happened. It might just be a one-off thing, and you going around spreading it as if it's something that is constant. It's not nice. This is a very sensitive thing. I don't know why people are not quite sensitive about talking about someone having a mouth odor, especially when it comes to a girl. Talking about the person's mouth odor. What in that house should make anyone smell? There is AC. You guys are not jumping up and down. You guys are not sweating that. So what is it that will make anyone sweat in that house? This is how they carry this propaganda. This is how they did for Thatcher. They said Thatcher, blah, blah, blah. Some people said it's because he's eating garlic. She's eating garlic. Did you people not consider that anybody that eats garlic or uses garlic might have that garlic smell? Does it mean the person is totally smelling? And you guys, damn it, to the extent everybody outside the house there producing fake perfume for Thatcher. It's not fair. It's not fair, because Millions of people are watching these things, and you don't sell somebody like that. If at any point, to me, that's what I'll say it, and I'll keep saying it. If at any point you feel like someone is smelling, or if you feel like you don't like what you perceive about someone, the best thing, the best person to talk to is that person. Because you're going around passing all this passing all this information or agenda or whatever, and it's not even getting to the person's ear. How will the person now take care of herself or himself? That means you're doing it to spite the person. You're not even doing it because you care about this person. You're doing it to spite the person. Because if you really care about this person's hygiene, the next thing you need to do is to call the person in order. There's how you talk about this kind of thing, because it's very sensitive. The person that is they say they are is smelling and all that. I even thank God that Isabella is not taking it too hard. I thank God the way she took it, and it's all good. So I saw Isabella and Imisi talking in the kitchen with Sultana and all that. So probably they are all back together, and it is what it is. So anyways, this is what have happened already, and today have not been a very dramatic day, because on Mondays, Sunday, I think Saturday, Sundays and Mondays are not that too dramatic, because they always have a lot in their hand. So by 7 p.m. we are waiting for the live eviction show, and after the live eviction show I will come back to tell you guys people that are up for eviction, those that are safe. So you start early to vote for your favorites. Thank you guys. I will see you again on my next video.